the reasons why I'm still thinking about him and Shira. One of the reasons why I bring spirituality or numerology into talking about relationships, firstly because I don't know how not to do it, because it's too central to what's going on. Because say for example, his numerology chart looks like this. Without talking about moral lessons or life lessons, I normally circle numbers. I'm not using a birth date here. This is just a general example. So say his numbers are like that, right? And say her numbers are like that. Now, this is quite a strong woman. 3 1s tends to be loving, tends to be very patient, tends to, with the 4, tends to be accommodating, trying to, bend every which way to see how she can put a smile on his face or make him feel in the mood for something. And, she's quite determined, and her numbers are connected here, and she's quite busy on the mental level as well. So she's got lots of ideas about things, and she doesn't need any more help with her ideas. She's already got heaps of ideas and her views and her spin on things. So she might be with a man who's got these sort of numbers, who 1-1s, they tend to be negative. 3-1s tend to be positive. If a man has a negative, if I can just, for argument's sake, just say if this is a negative chart because he's got 1-1, then the 2s and the 8s will act manipulative and like a bully to the woman who's wondering what she's done wrong. So a -5 because of the 1-1, and a -7 and -8s and -2s. Those numbers can get very moody, very angry, very explosive. They can also get very quiet, and there's like this kind of loud, silent volcano going on where you can just feel this rumbling that he does to try and bring her down. Why is he doing this? So strength. I can write better than this. It looks so messy. He can feel, so why does he get angry at her? He can feel her strength. She's got it here. He hasn't. So he can feel that. And he'll say to her, say this is a really attractive woman, and say he's not unattractive or not overly attractive. He might be somewhere in the middle. He might not feel he deserves an attractive woman. So he'll say something like, you shouldn't wear those clothes, it makes it look like a tart, or your hair shouldn't be that colour, or why do you have to put so much makeup on, or you should put more makeup on, or he's trying to bring her down because he's feeling, with 1-1s, inadequate. He's feeling inadequate with her positive strength and her natural beauty. 3s tend to have a kind of sparkle about them. And he's trying to make himself feel better because of his inadequacy and his insecurity with these 8s. His insecurity that she's going to go off with someone else. So how can we, not we as in him in his mind, he's not necessarily consciously thinking that. He's wired, and men aren't as aware as women, so he's wired to bring her down so that he can feel, oh, I'm more of a man again, and I'm the one who's in charge, and she needs to follow me, or her life's about me, that kind of thing. So men can feel that they're inadequate. They feel their insecurity, but they're not aware of it. They feel it on some other deeper level, that she is stronger than him, and she is quite positive and can quite easily hold her own. So he'll get angry at her in different ways, maybe very overtly. Maybe someone like this can suddenly crack it, and there are fireworks, and he'll yell for a few minutes, and then maybe for a whole week he'll just be in this mood, and she has to tiptoe around him, or feels like she has to, because he can't handle the fact that she is so confident in herself. So another important reason why men get angry at women. It's very sad. Like, what needs to happen is a man like that needs to look at his woman and say, wow, you're beautiful. You're so talented. You're so creative. You know what to say and how to say. You've always got the right words, or you're so good at managing things, dear. And instead of him being so bogged down in his insecurity, to celebrate her and feel proud that he's with this kind of woman. I mean, that's the right way to react. So I really hope you get that, as in I hope you get a man like that, or I hope you can mold your man into that, or I hope you can leave the crap one that you're with and find someone better who can just say, yeah, good on you, love, like you did a really good job there, and I'm so glad that you're mine. That's what he needs to say.